Back. It is now time for pick four from the four pack. We come over here to Missouri and Utah State. Look at this respect here for this Mountain West here against SEC. Utah State laying a point and a half. Total sits here at 155.5.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking a little bit before about San Diego State and the Mountain West Conference, and I don't have them at very high regard, and I clearly don't have them at high regard versus the SEC, and the Tigers are just a lot more battle tested, I think, at this point during the year, and I think we saw how good the SEC was during the tournament. I mean, with how well Alabama played, and how A&M played going into the final. So I mean that is a really good conference, and they play really good defense. I think Utah State does shoot the three really well, but I don't think they've seen the defense as good as Missouri this year in that conference so far. I think they're going to have some challenges getting off 3-pointers. I think in this game. I think Missouri's got Kobe Brown and DeMar Hodge are the key guys who can score a lot of points for them. But that being said, I think it's really going to come down to their defense and being able to, keep Utah State to probably about 65, 70 points. If they can do that, I think Missouri wins this game.
Yeah, I don't know. Give us there, Missouri. They're the more physical team. That's what you see with these SEC teams. Very physical around the glass, inside those 2-point shots. Of course, everyone's all out to play defense now, and of course, there's enough film on these teams. They've been in the film room here, getting ready for these games just as much as they've been in the practice. They're shooting the hoops. Everyone's all focused here on how to beat this Utah State. As you said, a very good shooting team. I remember early on in the non-conference, they were about 40%. They dipped down to about 38% once they got through conference play. But I looked at this game. If they were the real thing, I was on them against New Mexico, against Boise State, and I kind of stayed away from them against San Diego State because I just didn't know if they had if they were physical enough to face the Aztecs. And I think this was probably a good indicator that loss against San Diego State.
Yeah, I mean they shot terribly, and they didn't rebound very well either in that game, and a very low scoring game at the end of all of that. And I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with a team like Missouri that that has had that kind of grind on a week to day in and day out basis in the SEC this year. I think they're prepared to win this game.
All right, Pravy here in Missouri here, plus 1.5 here against Utah State. This one will have a start time here of 1:40 Eastern time over on TNT, afternoon basketball there. Indeed. All right, Pravy. Let everybody know what you have going over at Tony'sPicks.com. We flashed the great numbers up there where you've been doing great with those best bets, 1,020 units of profit here in the with his best bets for 2023. You can find those over at Tony'sPicks.com. We got a big card coming up here for Thursday. 16 games up there. They're gonna try and fit in some NBA. They put a big NHL card in there as well. So what do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I mean, this is like I said before, this is a great time of the year with the college basketball coming up. But I've got my March Madness full access package up there right now. Take advantage of it. The tournament just started. We've got a ton of games left. You'll get all my picks, spreads, and point totals throughout the tournament, all the way down to the final. And we got our second half and packages in the NFL and the NHL as well as NBA. Second half, so you'll get all my picks plus the playoffs, and obviously my March Madness also includes the CBI and the NIT tournaments as well. NIT is going on tonight. Just to give you guys an idea about like how I look at values, I look a lot at point trends and recent trends, particularly home and away records, things of that nature. As I start to process some of that information on a daily basis, I start to put little packages out. I've got some NHL out there tonight. I've got a little basketball, college basketball, and NBA. And usually I put out about three team packages, 4 or 5 team packages. And later on in the evening, as I start to look a little deeper at some of the late games, I'll throw out a package late at night too. Through a 3 team or 5 team. So just keep an eye out. There's always things changing. There's always news that comes out. One of the things I'm focused on right now is my Major League. I've got my Major League Baseball package out there right now. Very reasonable price for the full year, 162 games for all the teams. And one of the things I'm really working hard on right now is just getting my power rankings down for Major League Baseball. One of the things about baseball is it's a great game because there's a lot of streaks that continue and they carry on. There's an inertia about streaks in baseball that you can make a lot of money on. However, from a season-to-season basis, a lot of players change, a lot of different types of managerial styles change, things like that. So you really have to get your power rankings reordered at the beginning of every year so you can hit the ground running right away before you can start to see the trends for the following year emerge. So that's one of the things I'm working on right now. And the success has been good the last couple of days. Yesterday we were 6-2 in the NHL, 3-1 in the NBA. It's hard to keep up with the cappers on this site, Tony. That's all I'll say, because everybody's got like great records on the site, and just to be on the leaderboard on a day-to-day basis is a challenge. So that's something that you really look forward to, I think. It's fun. It's real fun.
A lot of fun, very challenging, very fun indeed. Guys, get up with Pravy Sambamurti over at TonySpace.com. You'll find his plays up here, One Day Passport. And you scroll down, you'll find the long-term passes, March Madness passes up there right now. All of his premium plays are for March Madness college basketball tournaments, NCAA, NIT, CBI there for a affordable price there. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. That's $60 off that March Madness pass. Get it right now and use that promo code. You can access Pravy's page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click the All Cappers tab. Go ahead and get signed up. All right, Pravy, it's now time to recap.
Yeah, so anyway, tournament, the main tournament meat of it starts tomorrow. So we got the Terrapins. We're going to take a bucket against the Mountaineers. I just think Maryland ultimately is the Big Ten is just a better conference overall. We're going to find out how good Charleston is on the national stage. I think I got them covering 5 points against the Aztecs. Oral Roberts against Duke. I think Oral Roberts matches up well on the boards, and they can shoot enough threes to hang with Duke and probably cover this line pretty healthily. And then we got Missouri, the SEC, over the Mountain West Conference. I think it's a no-brainer. I think the SEC is just a better conference overall, and they play much better defense. So we'll take them, and let's win some money tomorrow and the rest of the tournament.
That's right, guys. Get up. We're here with Pravy Sambamurti over at TonySpace.com. We'll flash those numbers up again for you. Look at this. Pravy Sambamurti, 1,020 units of profit for 2023. Document over at TonySpace.com with his best bet. So go ahead and get signed up and use that promo code at TonyT at checkout, and you'll save 20% off. All right, that's going to do it for our show today with Pravy, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications, and of course, make sure to get signed up. That'll do it for today's show. We're going to wave goodbye to guys. You guys make it a winning night and day. We'll catch up with you again down the line.
Awesome, Tony. Take care.
Take care.